day. Kindly follow me on my Facebook page and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. In this video, we will talk about the adjacent angles and linear pair. So, pag-usapan muna natin ano nga ba ang adjacent angles. Adjacent angles are angles which have a common side and a common vertex but no interior points in common. So, ito yung halimbawa ng adjacent angles. Sabi dyan, kapag sinabing adjacent angles, meron siyang common side at common vertex pero walang interior points na magkatulad. So, ito yung meron tayong given angles, angle QSR and angle RST. Yung sinasabi dyan na common side ng dalawang angle is yung ray RS or SR, sorry. Ang ray SR, yun yung common side since meron tayong dalawang angle at pareho silang merong side na SR. And then, ang common vertex nila is yung vertex or point S. Sabi dyan, adjacent angle has no interior points in common. So, kung ang angle QSR ay may mga points dito, at angle RST naman ay may mga points dito, ibig sabihin, hindi sila magkatulad ng posisyon ng interior points. So, paano na ba natin malalaman ano yung itsura ng adjacent angles at ano yung hindi halimbawa ng adjacent angles? So, this one or this given angle is an example of adjacent angle kasi meron tayong dalawang angles, angle 1 and angle 2. Meron silang common side at common vertex. Next is this one. So, meron tayong adjacent angles also. Since ito ay kabilang sa right angle at complementary angle, sila ay o ito ay nagre-represent din sa adjacent angle dahil meron silang common side at common vertex. And another is this one. It is also an example of adjacent angles because meron tayong dalawang angles, angle 1 and angle 2, may common side at common vertex. Ano yung mga hindi halimbawa ng adjacent angles? So kung mapapansin nyo, ang dalawang angles na ito ay hindi magkadikit. Meaning, wala silang magkatulad na side at wala din silang magkatulad na vertex. Another is this one. Meron silang magkatulad na vertex na kung saan nag-intersect ang line na ito at line na ito dito sa point na ito, meron silang common vertex pero wala silang common side, therefore, hindi pa rin sila halimbawa ng adjacent angles. So let us now have the examples. Find the value of x in the figure shown below. So meron tayong given adjacent angles or kino-consider din natin siya as complementary angle or right angle. So, let us find the value of x of these given angles. So, paano natin malalaman yung value ng x? So, let's have the solution. 2x plus x is equal to 90 degrees. Saan natin nakuha yung 90 degrees? Kung mapapansin nyo, ang ating angle ay nag-form ng right angle or letter L. Ibig sabihin, ang sukat niya ay exactly 90 degrees. So, in-equate natin ang 2x at x sa 90 degrees. Palagi pong plus kasi kapag pinagsama natin ang measure ng 2x at x, ang total niya is 90 degrees. So, let us solve. 2x plus x is 3x equals 90 degrees. Paano naging 3? 2 plus 1 is 3. Okay, divide both sides by 3 para makancel yung 3. Therefore, the value of x is 30 because 90 divided by 3 is 30. At yung x degrees or yung 30 degrees, iyon yung measure ng angle na ito. And then, paano natin malalaman yung measure ng 2x o ng isa pang angle na ito? So, imumultiply natin ang 30 sa 2 or isa-substitute natin 2 times 30 is 60 degrees. So, ang measure ng first angle is 30 degrees at ang measure naman ng pangalawang angle is 60 degrees. And then, 60 plus 30 is 90 degrees. Another example, sum of the two adjacent angles is 130 degrees. If the second angle is more than 6 times of the first angle, find the two angles. So sabi dyan, ang sum down ng dalawang adjacent angles na ito ay 130. Kung ang isang angle daw o yung pangalawang angle na ito ay may measure na 4 more than 6 times of the first angle, find the two angles. So, kailangan muna nating hanapin yung value ng x. So, let's have the solution. Let x degrees be the first angle, and 6x plus 4 is the second angle. Paano naging 6x plus 4? Kasi sabi dyan, ang pangalawang angle daw ay 4 more than 6 times of the first angle. So, 6 times, ibig sabihin 6 times x or 6 times first angle. Plus 4, kaya naging plus 4 kasi sabi dyan 4 more than. Bakit hindi nauna yung 4 plus 6x? Ang rule po sa algebra, palagi po mauuna yung may variable x kesa doon sa constant or yung number lang. So, let us now have the equation x plus 6x plus 4 is equal to 130 degrees. Saan nakuha yung 130 degrees? Yung 130 degrees po, yun daw yung sum o yung total ng measure ng dalawang adjacent angles. So, let us now combine like terms. X and 6x ay magiging 7x degrees equals 130 degrees minus 4 degrees. Yung positive 4, titranspose po natin, kaya naging negative 4 degrees. And then, i-minus muna natin yung 130 sa 4, kaya naging 126 degrees. And then, para makuha natin yung value ng x, let us divide both sides by 7. Therefore, the value of x is 18 degrees. And then, para mahanap natin yung measure ng pangalawang angle, i-substitute natin or palitan natin ang x na ito ng 18. Kaya magiging 6 times 18 plus 4. Ano yung una nating isosolve? Is it 6 times 18 or 18 plus 4? So, sundan natin yung rule ng m-das. So, m is multiplication. So, naunang m. So, i-multiply muna natin ang 6 sa 18, tsaka natin i-add sa 4. 6 times 18 plus 4 is 112 degrees. Wherein yung 18 degrees, iyon yung ating first angle, at ang 112, iyon yung ating second angle. So, dito naman tayo sa linear pair. When we said linear pair, these are two angles which are adjacent and whose non-common sides are opposite rays. So, kung mapapansin nyo, ito ay katulad lamang ng supplementary angles. So, pangalanan natin ang angles na ito or linear pairs. We have the given angles, angle FGE, wherein ang measure niya is 150 degrees, at ang angle EGH naman ay may measure na 30 degrees. Let us equate angle FGE plus angle EGH equals 180 degrees. Since we are talking about the linear pair, kailangan po ang total niya is 180 degrees. So, 150 plus 30 is equal to 180. Therefore, 180 degrees equals 180 degrees. So, paano nga ba natin malalaman na linear pair? Sabi dyan, two angles are adjacent. So, kapag sinabing adjacent, i-recall natin, may common side at common vertex, whose non-common sides are opposite rays. So, ito yung non-common side nila. Kung mapapansin nyo, ang non-common sides nila ay opposite rays. Yung isa ay papunta sa kanan at yung isa naman ay papunta sa kaliwa at iyon yung magre-represent sa linear pair. So, ito yung mga halimbawa ng linear pairs. We have this one. So, kung mapapansin nyo, ang angle 1 ay may measure na 30 at ang angle 2 ay may measure na 150. So, 150 plus 30 is equal to 180 or nag-form sila ng straight line. Next is this one. So, kung mapapansin nyo, meron tayong adjacent angles and then meron tayong adjacent side or common vertex. Pero, ang common o non-common sides nila ay opposite rays. Ang isa ay pakanan at isa naman ay pakaliwa. Therefore, ito ay halimbawa din ng linear pairs. Ano naman yung mga hindi halimbawa ng linear pair? So, we have this given. So, itong angle na to ay hindi halimbawa ng linear pair dahil iisang angle lang siya. Wala rin siyang common side, wala rin common vertex. Iisang angle lang at hindi rin siya nag-form ng straight line. Another is this one. Hindi rin siya nag-form ng straight line at wala ring total na 180 degrees dahil ang measure daw nito is 115 lang. So, this is not also an example of linear pairs. So, let's now have the example. Find the value of x in the figure shown below. So we have this given linear pairs or angles. Let us find the measure or first the value of x. Since meron tayong given linear pair, ang total dapat ng angle ng dalawang angles na ito is 180. So, equate natin ang 2x plus 3 at x minus 6 sa 180 degrees. And then, combine like terms. I-combine natin ang sagot ng 2x at positive x at i-combine din natin ang sagot natin sa positive 3 at negative 6. So, 2x plus x is 3x and positive 3 minus 6 is negative 3 equals 180 degrees. Next is to transpose negative 3 to the right side. Kaya magiging 3x degrees equals 180 degrees plus 3 degrees. And then, i-add muna natin yung 180 sa 3, kaya naging 183 degrees, And then, para makuha natin yung value ng x, let us divide both sides by 3. So, the value of x is 61 because 183 divided by 3 is 61. Pero, hindi pa iyan yung sagot natin or yung measure ng dalawang angles. Kailangan nating mahanap yung angle ng x minus 6 at angle ng 2x plus 3. Paano natin gagawin yun? I-substitute natin yung nakuha nating value ng x which is 61 doon sa dalawang terms. So, dun muna tayo sa 2x plus 3. Ang 2x plus 3 ay naging 2 times 61 degrees plus 3. Kapag 2x, ibig sabihin multiplication. So, i-multiply lang natin yung nakuha nating x sa 2. So, 2 times 61 is equal to 122 degrees plus 3. The value or the answer is 125 degrees. So, ganun din ang gagawin natin sa x minus 6. I-substitute natin yung nakuha nating x, which is 61 degrees minus 6, that is 55 degrees. Na kung saan ang measure ng unang angle natin is 125 degrees at yung pangalawa naman is 55 degrees. Kapag pinag-plus natin ang total ng dalawang angles na yan, ang sagot po is 180 degrees. Another example, so kung mapapansin nyo, meron tayong word problem. So let us answer this given word problem. The two angles are in the ratio of 4:5. These two angles formed a linear pair angles. Find the measure of each angle. So sabi dyan, ang dalawang angle daw ay may ratio na 4:5. At nag-form ito ng linear pair. So kapag sinabing linear pair, meron silang total na 180 degrees. So yung 4:5, lalagyan lang natin siya ng variable x. So let's have the solution. Let 4x degrees is the first angle and 5x degrees is the second angle. Kasi sabi dito sa word problem, 4:5. So 4:5, kaya naging 4x at 5x. And then, i-equate natin sa 180 degrees since ang dalawang angles ay nag-form ng linear pair. So, let us just combine like terms. 4 plus 5 is 9. And then, copy the variable x equals 180 degrees. Para makuha natin yung value ng x, divide both sides by 9. So, the value of x is 20 because 180 divided by 9 is 20. Pero, hindi pa ito yung measure ng isang angle. Sabi dyan, may ratio na 4:5. So, i-multiply natin o isa-substitute natin yung 20 sa x ng 4 at ng 5. So, we will just multiply 4 sa 20. Ganun din yung gagawin natin mamaya sa 5. So, 4 times 20 degrees is 80 degrees. And 5 times 20 degrees is 100 degrees. Na kung saan, yung 80 degrees, iyon yung first angle, at yung 100 degrees naman, iyon yung measure ng second angle. At ang total ng dalawang angle na yan is 180 degrees. Another example, let us answer the following questions. So, meron tayong given angles. Meron tayong angle 1, 2, and 3, or angle ABE, angle EBD, at angle DBC. Okay, so let us answer the given question. First question, are angle 1 and angle 2 adjacent angles? Adjacent angles nga ba daw ang angle 1 at angle 2? The answer is yes. Paano naging adjacent angle ang angle 1 at 2? Ito ay dahil ang angle 1 at angle 2 ay may common side at meron din silang common vertex. Ano yung common side ng 1 at 2? So, ito yon. So, ito ay halimbawa o ang angle 1 at angle 2 ay adjacent angles. Second question, are angle 2 and angle 3 adjacent angles? The answer is yes. Adjacent angles po ang angle 2 at angle 3 dahil meron silang common side at common vertex. Third question, are angle 1 and angle 3 adjacent angles? The answer is no. Angle 1, angle 3. So, hindi po sila adjacent angles dahil wala silang common side. Ang side na ito ay para lang sa 1 at 2 at ang side naman na ito ay para lang sa 2 and 3. So, ang angle 1 at angle 3 ay hindi po adjacent angles. Do angle 1 and angle 3 form a linear pair? The answer is yes. Angle 1 and angle 3. Meron silang common vertex at sila ay merong non-collinear or opposite rays. So, yung side ng 1 is papunta sa kanan at ang side naman ng 3 ay papunta sa kaliwa. So, nag-form sila ng straight line. So, sila po ay halimbawa ng linear pair. Last, do angle 2 and angle 3 form a linear pair? The answer is no. Hindi po nag-form ng linear pair or straight line ang angle 2 at angle 3. Sila po ay nag-form ng adjacent angles pero hindi linear pair. So let's have another example. Suppose measure of angle 1 is equal to 30 degrees and measure of angle 2 is equal to 50 degrees. Find the measure of the following. Okay, so meron tayong given measures ng angles 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Kailangan nating mahanap ang measure ng mga nawawalang angles na kung saan ang measure daw ng 1 is 30 degrees at ang measure naman ng 2 is 50 degrees. So, kailangan nating i-consider lahat ng mga natutunan natin tungkol sa iba-ibang uri ng angles. So, sagutan muna natin yung angles, measure of angle 4. Kung mapapansin nyo, ang measure ng angle 1 at angle 4 ay magkatulad lamang ng buka ng kanilang o lawak ng kanilang angle. So, kung ang measure ng angle 1 is 30, ang measure ng 4 naman is 30 degrees also. So, ngayon, hanapin na natin yung measure ng angle 3. Paano natin malalaman yung measure ng angle 3? So, kung mapapansin nyo, meron tayong straight line, PS. So, meron tayong line PS. Kailangan nating hanapin yung measure ng angle 3. Meron na tayong measure ng 1, 2, at 4. So, para malaman natin yung angle ng measure of angle 3, so, since nag-form sila ng straight line, ang total dapat nila is 180 degrees. So, kung ang 1 ay 30 degrees, ang 2 naman ay 50 degrees, at ang 4 is 30 degrees, so, i-add lang natin yon. So, 30 plus 50 is 80, plus 30 is 110. Para malaman natin yung measure ng 3, i-minus natin sa 180 yung 110. So, ang measure of angle 3 is 70 because ang straight line po ay may total na 180. Okay, so proceed na tayo sa angle 5. So, ganun pa rin meron tayong straight line na line VR or line RV. So, kung meron na tayong measure ng 2, 3, at 4 at nawawala ang 5, ang gagawin lang natin is i-add natin yung measure ng 2, 3, at 4, and then, i-minus natin sa 180 para makuha natin yung 5. Question, bakit sa 180 ulit? Ito ay dahil nag-form ulit tayo ng straight line which is the line VR or line RV. So, i-add na natin ang measure ng 2, 3, at 4. Ang measure ng 2 is 50. 50 plus 3 or measure ng angle 3 is 70. So, 50 plus 70 is 120 at yung nakuha nating measure kanina ng 4 is 30. 120 plus 30 is 150. So, i-minus natin yung 180 sa 150, ang measure ng angle 5 is 30 degrees. Because 180 minus 150 is 30 degrees. Okay, so ang last is measure of angle 6. Kung mapapansin nyo, nag-form ulit siya ng straight line, line VR, na kung saan ang sakop ng line VR ay angle 1 at angle 6, iyon yung hinahanap nating measure. So nag-form ng straight line, dapat ang total ng angle 1 at angle 6 ay 180 degrees. So, ano yung measure natin ng 1 kanina? That is 30 degrees. So, 180 minus 30, iyon yung magiging sukat ng measure of angle 6. So, 180 minus 30, the answer is 150 degrees at iyon yung measure ng angle 6. So, let us now summarize what we have learned in this video. Kapag sinabing adjacent angles, these are angles which have a common side and a common vertex, but no interior points in common. Kapag naman linear pairs, these are two angles which are adjacent and whose non-common sides are opposite rays. So thank you for watching. If you have questions or suggestions, feel free to comment down below. Enjoy learning mathematics. God bless us all.